Hola, ¿qué pasa? Welcome to episode 24 of Behind the Brand Builder. This week, I have some bad news about this. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Welcome to Bank Holiday Monday morning and welcome to, it's about 8:30. I've been here since about 6:30 because Bank Holiday Mondays are, I don't work in a bank, but we can still get some work in the morning. I have a call now at 9 o'clock with, I suppose, an e-commerce mentor of kinds, some English guys. I had a call on Saturday morning. You might remember from last week's video. I had a call on Saturday morning early before I went to competition on Saturday, and this is kind of a follow-up call. So I got up, got a couple of hours work done, do this call at 9, another 30 minutes, an hour work after that, and then gonna enjoy my bank holiday, take the rest of the day off. The main thing that I'm doing this morning is getting the order in for the new Coffee&Kimuras Signature Gis. Black and white we're going with, and I, as you might remember from last week's video, I wore it on Saturday at Grappling Industries, which the result obviously didn't go to plan, but I was happy with the gi. Got quite a few compliments on it from people who spotted it and people I pointed it out to, so that was nice. And yeah, getting the order in now. Pre-order is going to go up this week. Going to line up the email campaigns and work on those. Probably I'll start them this morning, finish them off this evening, and get those scheduled to go out later this week. I'd imagine I'll probably do like a VIP style access on Wednesday and then, or Thursday maybe, and then open to the public on Friday. Pre-order about 5 to 6 weeks to delivery, which isn't too bad, I think, and just get a feel for kind of sizing and stuff, and depending on what comes in this week, I might be able to kind of tweak the exact sizes that we've ordered, the exact breakdown of those sizes based on that, and let the factory know so that we have the most efficient inventory stock levels that we need. And that's it. Back to the office then tomorrow. Don't have anything else kind of major this week. And that's it for Monday. See you tomorrow. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Welcome to Wednesday evening. I'm back in the office. It's 10 to 7. I was away for the afternoon meeting someone. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm back in the office because I forgot my camera. So I come back in to get it before I go to training. Am I like in the dark here? I don't know. Anyway, I was meeting a guy this afternoon about a Darkness into Light Jiu Jitsu event. If you're not from Ireland, Darkness into Light is a yearly event run by Pieta House, which is essentially a mental health organisation, mental health charity. They run an event called Darkness and Delight on the first Saturday of May every year, I think, where people meet up in the dark and walk until it's bright. The whole big plan thing happens pretty much in every town in Ireland. What our idea is, and what we tried to run in 2020, and we had started to plan it all out, and then everything went to is, yeah, essentially to do jiu-jitsu in the dark until it brightens up. Darkness into Light jiu-jitsu. So let's see how that goes. We have a couple of location ideas, and we're going to speak to Pieta House as well about getting them on board and making sure they're okay with it and everything. But the guy that I was meeting today has run events for Pieta House in the past and had spoke to them about doing this event, 3 or 4 years ago. So yeah, shouldn't be an issue. This could be a really cool event to get the whole Irish Jiu-Jitsu community together. And I know when we spoke about it the last time, people had reached out to the guy from Australia, New Zealand, Brazil. His wife's from Brazil, even I think the States as well. So yeah, we could kind of make something out of this, but we'll see. It's in the process. If you would be interested in getting involved, coming along, let me know. Drop a comment below, send me a message, send me a DM, and we'll get you involved. I still feel like you can't really see my face, but it's ugly anyway, so whatever. What else happened? So yesterday I had supposed to have a call following up on the call I had last week about a collab with Coffee&Kimuras and a performance coffee brand. Didn't happen, the guy was sick, but I sent him over some ideas I had about what we could do with the collab, some content we could produce around it that would essentially be a bit of marketing for both of us as well. So yeah, I think that could be positive. Yet to get his feedback on that, but we shall see. Apart from that, the last couple of days have been, yeah, just the usual office work. Admin, setting up ads, running ads, setting up email accounts, getting ready for Black Friday, essentially, which is in 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So countdown is on. The countdown is on. Oh, I have some bad news as well. Some bad news. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Welcome to Thursday evening and welcome to the home office. It is 7 o'clock. Shout out to Jamie Jones, by the way. I don't know why I'm trying to hide notification and there's nothing on it anyway. Shout out to Jamie Jones on Hot Robot Radio. If you know, you know. All right. I did say last night that I have some bad news, and unfortunately I do. It's not terminal, it's not critical, but it's not ideal. So for the last few weeks in particular, and few months really, and few years to a certain extent, I've been talking about Coffee&Kimuras gis. The last few weeks in particular, I thought we were getting very, very close to releasing them, to the point where last week I kept talking about it when I was filming the clips, and I've just reviewed the final draft for this week's episode, and I've had to take out so many clips or so many snippets of me talking about the gi being available for pre-order, because I was ready to hit the button on Monday. To be perfectly honest, it was live on the site. Both black and white gis were live on the site for pre-order for about 6 hours, maybe less. 4 on Monday, I think. At some stage anyway, they were live, they were able to be pre-ordered, but I've had to pull the pin. After speaking to the factories last week, and like I mentioned in last week's video, and they said that they could get them made in time, get them sent out in time, and we'd have them in time to be able to ship them out to you guys for Christmas. Well, when we sent in the order and they came back to us with shipping costs and shipping times, it was astronomical, to be honest. Time of year, just a number of factors that essentially meant that the cost, even to air freight a small percentage of the order and kind of limit it to those for pre-order before Christmas and then have the rest after Christmas, I still don't think we would have had them by the time they were completed and shipped to us. It just would have been too tight, and I just pulled the pin on the whole order. So I'm just going to leave it until after Christmas, which is very disappointing, to be honest. I'm a little bit, I would say, annoyed and more irritated that this was one of the main things I wanted to do this year, and like everything else, it takes twice as long and costs twice as much as you expect. But I thought I would have had them out by September, October. That dragged on, and then I thought I would have had them with you guys for Christmas. Hasn't happened. Why that hasn't happened, there's a number of factors, a number of reasons. Majority of them are on me, so I can't blame anyone else. Not ideal. But look, it's not the end of the world, really, is it? No, it's not. Within that order, I was also going to restock some rash guards that are out of stock. So the Americano range, the flat right range, and I have a new range as well that I want to bring out, and I was hoping to have that out. Well, I was kind of just, because I was putting the order in, I was going to get those done at the same time and then release them in January. But yeah, going to hold off on that. So it'll be later into Q1 next year before they're released. And yeah, it's the matcha latte range. I'm just going to say that. So have a guess at what colour that's going to be. And it will be based on the Americano flat white range. It's an extension of those kind of ranges. But yeah, that's the situation. That's the bad news. It's not dreadful news. It's not, no one's sick, no one's hurt, no one's in trouble. It's just a goal that I had for this year that I'm not going to hit. It's a little frustrating. But we shall get there. They will be released next year, don't worry about that. I also have 3 more designs of gis that I want to release, so there's going to be loads coming in 2024. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so I'm now in the office for the evening. I'm going to be here for a while, and I just want to get a lot of things boxed off, cleaned up and finished off. Tomorrow is a long day of ads planning, essentially. Planning ads, planning out campaigns for the rest of the year and even into Q1 for a number of clients. So that's going to be quite an intense day. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clients, and then that's for the ads management, ads campaign generation. And then we also have an update call as normal with Wushi, and another call towards the end of the day with a previous client who is coming back. That's going to be a long Friday. And then Saturday, I'm going to be working all day pretty much. There's going to be another podcast happening in the office. I'm going to be there just to facilitate it and let them in and out essentially, and just hang around the office doing a bit of work Saturday afternoon while that's happening. So yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of days. So stick around. Oh God. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to the office. Welcome to, what time is it? 10 to 4 on Saturday afternoon. I've been in the office most of today, just catching up on some work, doing some pieces and bits in peace and quiet. And we also had Darren in again today, Coach Pig, doing a podcast with Yannick McGee Nutrition. Yannick is a guy who trains with us, does Jiu Jitsu, MMA, Muay Thai kind of training, and yeah, has competed back in the day a long time ago, no offense, and is a nutrition coach, I suppose you call him, a nutritionist for a lot of kind of really high level MMA fighters, some UFC fighters, and is really, really, really knowledgeable about all that type of thing. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. Obviously I've been sitting here while we were recording, but I wasn't listening in. So looking forward to seeing when that comes out and listening to what Yannick had to say. Just from talking to Darren afterwards, he got a lot from that himself. He said it was one of the most educational podcasts he's done so far. So yeah, really interested to see how that turns out. And the first use of the ZOMA office since we got the LEDs put in, as far as I know. The new lighting and just the few upgrades that we've done since Darren recorded the first time. So that's good. Good to see it in use. While they were recording, I was doing some scheming about what we can do to use the podcast studio ourselves. So yeah, a couple of ideas in the works there. I'd be surprised if we might do just one or two ourselves before Christmas, just to get into the mood of it. But I think from January, we'll really start pushing a new podcast. Stay tuned for that one. That is all really. That's all the updates. That's all the updates for today. That's all for this week. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for your support. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. Share it. Send someone the vlog, the podcast. Send someone this vlog that you think might enjoy it. I would really appreciate spreading the word. Subscriber count is still quite low, but it's growing and we're getting there. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. That is it for episode 24. Let's go where? I'm going to do some more work and then I'm going home. All right, catch you next week. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Yeah. Let's get a better angle. Hola, ¿qué pasa? Welcome to Saturday and all that shit. Enjoy your bank holiday. Don't know why I'm saying enjoy your bank holiday. It's 2 weeks ago by the time you're watching this. Anyway, right, see you later.